Hi guys, this is Margarita with CityGal Puppetry. This is part 2 of the 10 cards made from recycled Christmas cards in my 2018 Christmas series. I am going to start with card number 6. I did cut this out of another card and I cut these out as well. And I think I'm just going to use these with this. I do want to use only 3 of them. Maybe just trying to figure out where I want to put them. I will do that. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm gonna put these up on foam tape so that they have some dimension. Let's see if I remember where they go. Alright, I'm gonna just put some tape on the back of that. Place that in the center here. This is the kind of glitter that goes off the paper, but it's alright. Okay. Now I'm going to add some pieces of foam tape to the back of these. Now you'll also see in the previous, in the part 1 of this video, of this series rather, the process that I went through to cut out all of the pieces that I wanted to keep from the recycled cards. And again, there will be a link in this video as well as in the description. And I totally did that wrong, but that's okay. Yeah, that'll work also. Now my baby is right behind me, so you might hear him playing. Okay. And I think, oh, and I looked back at some of the cards that I made previously, and I've kind of kept it, the cards very clean and simple. I'm not using a whole lot of supplies. Like, yes, I used a hole punch for these, but I'm not using any dies or, you know, fancy cutting scissors or anything like that. I'm just kind of keeping it pretty simple, and I really like how they're turning out. Let me see if I can find a sentiment for this card. Yeah, I think that might work. I think that's good. Alright, so we'll go with that. Yeah, I had these are leftovers from last year's recycled card video. I pulled it out just so I was not using anything new. I was just using recycled card items and pieces. Nope, went too far. Does that look centered? Okay. All right, great. And so that's that card. That's card number 6. For card number 7, I want to use this really beautiful card. I wasn't too sure what to do with it, but I want the little trees to peek out from underneath a circle. So for this, I think I am going to use a die, but if you don't have a die or circle die, you can also trace and cut the circle out. You can use, you know, whatever size circle, you know, an item that's the circle, the size of the circle you want, and then, you know, trace around it, cut a little X in the middle with a knife, and then, you know, cut your shape out. I was going to use a circle die, but as I was looking for my circle die, I saw this heart, and I decided I'm going to use this instead. And instead of this white panel, I'm going to use this, which is, I'm going to use the back part of this card. Let me just make sure that I can get the size that I want. Okay, so I cut that down to 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I'm going to be cutting this out from there. Alright, so I actually went down a heart size because I felt that with the bigger heart, I would have had too thin a border here on the sides. And so the great thing about dies is you can always use the positive as well as the negative space cut. And so I have this heart that has a nice stitched border that I could use on another card. Let me go ahead and adhere this on to my card base. And then I'm going to put some foam tape on the back of this. And I am now going to center this over my background. Alright, there we are. I'm gonna try to get a sentiment to place on this. So there it is. Or maybe I should, yes, I like that. So let's see, I only need adhesive here and here, but I do want to put a little foam in the middle so that it doesn't dip. And then, let's see, we're gonna need adhesive there. And I'm just kind of keeping it on where it's gonna be so I know where I need this stuff. All right. Okay, I love that. This might be my favorite. So that completes card number 7. All right. Yes, card number 7. I love this one. I think this is my favorite. So we are now on to card number 8. And I have an idea for these, but I'm kind of scared because if I mess it up, there's no going back and I will have ruined this piece of paper. But I'm gonna try and cut along both left and right side of each ornament, and then I'm gonna put a little foam square behind each to elevate it, and then adhere the rest of it flat so that they are kind of popping out in the centers. I hope that makes sense, but that's what's in my head, and I hope it works out the way that I am imagining, because if it does, it would be really cute. And then I think I'm also going to add some actual thread for the strings. So I apologize for my head if it's in the way. I want to make sure that I get this straight. There's something on here. Okay. I guess I kind of want it to be the same. I want it to be the same on both sides, so I'm kind of just poking a little dot where I want to start and then where I want to end my cut. See that on this side? Yeah. And then I'm going to do that first. I'm going to start off with that. So this way I know exactly where I'm going to be cutting. So I'm going to go ahead and follow the edge of the ornaments from the beginning. Actually, I think that one should be longer. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm done with cutting, and I also went ahead and poked holes in each of the ornaments at the top where I'm gonna thread my string. And so let me do that first so that I make sure it's done. I'm gonna use this metallic thread, and I usually like to use I just use a regular little sewing kit. This sounds so cute. I think all of these come pre-threaded. Yeah, they do. Maybe I should use a yellow one. It's already in there. Oop. Right, because yeah, why not? Okay, I'll do that. So I went ahead and I cut the sides, and I also poked holes where I'm gonna be threading this yellow thread through. I was gonna use this one, but I changed my mind. So we'll do that now. I have threaded my string through each of the ornaments, and I did run out of thread because I was so generous over here that I didn't have enough for the last three, so I improvised. And I am going to put my foam squares in these and see if my idea works. don't know if I should, this might be too high. Let me use this. Okay, so here we go. This is the moment of truth. Okay, so we got these popped up, and now I'm gonna press the rest of it down. I tried to get close to the ornaments to make sure that the adhesive was like everywhere, like right next to the ornaments, and would press down the paper that was next to it. I don't know. It's okay. I didn't get the result I actually wanted. I wanted it to be popped up a little bit more. Maybe I should have used the foam squares instead. I don't know, I thought that was maybe too much. But it's okay. It's not bad. Maybe I can, you know, push the paper up a little bit. Okay, so there's that card. Let me try to get a sentiment on this. I'm gonna look in my old leftovers here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this here at the top. That's card number 8. Card number 8. We're on card number 8, and I'm honestly running out of steam here. So I think these colors coordinate well with this pattern from this other card that I used previously, but I need to cover this, of course. So I'm gonna put that flush over here, and then I was thinking of just kind of adding this. No, I don't like that. Okay, maybe I'll try this. I'm gonna just fishtail both sides of this. I like that. And then maybe I can stamp a sentiment. So there it is, sentiment. And I think I'm actually going to add a staple here. So we have that. I think it needs something else. Maybe some stitching. I'm gonna use a size 02 micron marker here. Just going along the edges. I guess for if I really wanted, I probably could have actually sewed it on there, but my sewing machine is not usually accessible, so I will not be doing that. And then maybe this on some foam tape, and I feel like it needs a bow here or something. So I have a bow here. I think these bows are from Card Kits by Anna Griffin. I inherited those and I keep them. I've kept them and I use them every now and then. Okay, so that's okay. Alright, so we're gonna do that. I actually think I need a bigger glue dot. And I'm just gonna cover up the staple. It's right, it's fine. Okay. Now let's adhere this down. I'm gonna use some foam tape at the back. Here's card number 9. For the final card, I am going to be using this piece with a nice colored reindeer and this piece of scrap. And it's going to be probably the simplest one. I want to round the edges. That's kind of how it came originally, and I'm just going to do that again. I think that's how it was. I'm not sure what to do as far as the sentiment. So I think I'm going to try using this Welcome Winter and putting it on here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to rub it onto the little hearts, since the hearts are metallic, but I'm gonna try. Okay, I seem to have found a spot that actually doesn't have any hearts. And so I'm gonna go ahead and press that onto this spot here. Okay, I'm actually gonna put it right onto the card base. That's like a panel. Okay, and I will prop that up on foam tape. So since I'm not adding a whole lot of, detail to these recycled cards, or to a lot of them, I like to add at least some dimension, and I think that kind of, gives it a different element than what you started with, so it's not too similar to the original. Okay, so pretty. And so that's that one. Also extremely simple, but still really pretty. And that completes the last card of my recycled cards. I might make one more of these videos with the recycling the Christmas cards. If I can fit it in, I will try. I do have a lot of elements left over, see, that I didn't get to use. I have a lot of more cards to recycle, so yeah, I just want to thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for tuning in, for coming back. If it's not your first time at my channel, I will include links to part 1 of this, and also last year's videos where I did a similar project. And I really hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have a favorite card, or if you have any ideas or suggestions for maybe future recycled cards, or anything that you do with your own recycled cards. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.